service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC Worldwide, and they're brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. The Greece Town Board has named Michelle Marini as Deputy Supervisor. The board moved Marini from Town Chief of Staff to Deputy Supervisor by unanimous vote. She takes over the position left vacant by the sudden death in July of Jerry Helfer. Supervisor Bill Rylick says Marini picked up Helfer's duties during his illness, and he has no doubt she can handle the responsibilities. Marini's a Greece native, a former Kodak employee. She worked for Rylick during his 10 years in the State Assembly, and she also worked for the Monroe County Republican Party. The Rochester mother charged with child endangerment for leaving her son in her car while she went to work has accepted a plea deal. Thelma Edwards pleaded guilty in return for 1 year of probation when she is sentenced on August 28th. The 22-year-old woman left her 4-year-old in her car parked outside a restaurant in Victor while she went into work because she couldn't find anybody to watch him. The child wasn't hurt, but a passerby spotted him and called the sheriff's office. The Rochester City School District has learned one of its teachers was arrested for carrying a weapon on a field trip to New York City. The district confirms STEM high school teacher Diane Watkins was arrested for carrying a loaded gun in the city without the NYC permit. The incident happened on May 31st. The district found out about it in July. The district issued a statement saying it's instructed Watkins not to have contact with students over the summer. She'll be assigned to an alternate work location when school resumes or until the matter is resolved. The state attorney general is seeking a permanent injunction to shut down a Rochester home improvement contractor he says has been defrauding customers from Syracuse to Buffalo. Attorney General Eric Schneiderman went to state Supreme Court in Rochester seeking an injunction against Metropolitan Granite and Marble and its president Ismail Kakir. The complaint accuses Kakir of receiving full or partial payment for granite or marble countertops, then either never showing up to do the work or doing a third-rate job. Schneiderman says his office has been receiving complaints about Kakir since 2010. They first tried to mediate them, but Kakir would promise refunds and never pay. Then he dissolved his company, told the complainants he was out of business, and then he reorganized under a new name. The Attorney General wants Kakir out of business permanently in New York, plus $150,000 in restitution, unpaid small claims court judgments, plus costs and penalties. The Monroe County Clerk's Office is warning of a phone scam trying to get information and money out of county residents. County Clerk Cheryl Dinolfo says the caller ID spoofs a legit number at her office, and the caller identifies herself as calling from the clerk's office. They tell you a warrant is out for your arrest and that you have to call a number to arrange payment. That out-of-state number they give you is traced to a call center in Tennessee. Dinolfo says this is unadulterated hogwash. Hang up and don't call the number. Call the Monroe County Sheriff's Office instead and report it. Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren releases her police patrol reorganization plan Friday in a news conference at City Hall. The mayor's office says she and Chief Michael Simonelli will have details on new patrol section boundaries, costs, and the number of officers assigned to each part of the city. A speeding teenager provided a rude awakening to the residents of a house in Pittsford when he lost control of his car and smashed into their house. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says it happened early Thursday morning on Toby Road near Stone Road. Deputies say 18-year-old William Cooper admitted to doing 95 when he lost control, skidded through a stop sign, hopped the curb, and ended up when the house stopped him. He damaged the exterior wall and the front porch. Cooper was ticketed with speeding and managed to avoid serious injury. The Rochester Genesee Regional Transportation Authority is discontinuing the bus run from Park Avenue to UR Medicine because nobody's riding it. RGRTA and Regional Transit Service launched Route 52, the Park Avenue Express, not long ago, thinking riders could use a quicker link to Strong Hospital and the UR Medical Complex. But the Transportation Authority says it's never carried more than 260 riders a day, and that's not enough to make it worthwhile. The service ends at the end of the month, August 31st. Your next CNC podcast is whenever you click on one of our pages and catch one. We post updates as necessary, and I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.